And now my voice is louder than ever, louder because people have joined me, and together we make a chorus, standing up for what we believe. We raise our voices for those in need, help people in danger, even if they are an ocean away. Think of the world as a family. Do you still believe in magic? I do. I wrote alone in my room, but people all over the world were reading my story. Millions now know it and help me spread my message of hope. I had at last found the magic I was looking for, in my words and in my work. I am Malala. I've always wished I could make the world a more peaceful place. And every day I work to make my wish come true. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. This is a beautiful extract from Malala's Magic Pencil. From the Why Teacher, I welcome you all to this new episode for the Reading Month. In today's episode, I'm going to share fun strategies with you which encourage read-alouds. Read-alouds are a fun way of getting children engaged in reading. But it is also a very challenging process because children can tend to lose track of the text while you're reading. Is that you can get children interacting with the text. So stay tuned and I'll share the strategies with you. Right. So understanding that children are genuinely curious about pictures and illustrations in a book, it is a great idea to, let the children have a look before you actually start reading. So children have this tendency of always being attracted to colorful pictures, and it's a fine way of actually getting them, to learn new words because with pictures they are going to pick up new vocabulary words. Um, Letting the children go through the book, reading the pictures is also building up their imagination. So what you can ask your children to do is cover up the text and just look at the pictures. And by looking at the pictures, they can actually try to determine what's happening in the story. And it's a great way to start a new strategy, such as making predictions in a story. Children will start to look at the pictures, make different connections based on their understanding of the story. And it's a fun exercise, but at the same time, they are getting over the whole picture, the whole picture element in the book. And once that's done, you will see that when they read, they're going to read the text with a lot better understanding. Once the children have made their predictions and they actually start to read the story, their entire focus is the text because the text is now going to, unfold for them the actual story, and it's going to be interesting to see if their predictions were correct about, through the illustrations. So this is a sure shot way of getting your 3 to 7 year olds, engaged with the story text in a fine way. For much older children, you can use another strategy which requires you to first teach your children about what is accuracy, pacing, and expression. All of these three indicators are important elements of fluency through reading. Accuracy is the number of correct words read per minute. Pacing has to do with the speed at which you read the story, and expression has to do with placing in the right expression, understanding what the dialogues are all about, interpreting the punctuation marks well. That is all about expression. So I'm going to give you an example. So in read alouds, when a teacher or a parent is reading out a piece of text, to ensure that the child is listening, you have to tell them that they are going to be catching you on errors made through accuracy, expression, or pacing. For example, if I'm reading out a piece of text that says, "That house over there is etched in my nose in connection with a strange story." Etched in my nose, they should pick it up quickly and say, "That's wrong, there's something wrong there, it has to be etched in my mind." So simple things like that can really get children to follow up the text. When they are made the police, they are made this is what we call the read patrol. So your children actually become responsible for catching you on your mistakes. That way your children will get engaged. I hope that today's episode was fun for you and it gave you ideas on how to engage children with the text in the story. I will be coming up with another fine strategy on how to engage children with reading next week. So until then, keep reading and I'll see you. Bye.